say, this wouldn't happen because you sure walked in it like it was. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you... Oh, by the... Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I...
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Your pod? What are you? Ain't safe out here. Please. Definitely not the junior in humor. If you've got... Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your rap? Edgewater is a company. Renting means... Company policy. Quotas, most... For... He just is. You'll find him in town. Yeah. But you... Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem's the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees. Former people. Well... No, if those...
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon Colony.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Someone with a talent for exploiting insecurities. Ah, a fellow tinkerer. Class A? Oh, right. Test subject.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down 90%. Hit drive
Shit.
inoperable.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck! Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go. Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the now try the rest. Spacer. Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Bet. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that? Just barely scraped by. Some hull had grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh? Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some... Here. All... Yeah. You... Edgewall... The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Don't take this the wrong way.
Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the... This...
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed! Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about. You pulling my limb? I mean, yeah, of course. Marauders. Bunch of addle-brained derelicts. I could round them up all by myself. I just, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs some. You think? Most marauders can't even talk. You know what? You're right.
Here we go.
Concerned to find bonus. This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Please be informed that this vessel contains... Hello, please return. Jettison procedures initiated. Is it... You are still here. I am incapable of... I understand. I am programmed to... Well done. Unfortunate. The main drive... Astutely observed. However, high capacity... I have taken the liberty. This cartridge... Best of luck.
say, this wouldn't, because you sure walk. And if this ship is yours, well. Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry. Edgewater's not too far. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Don't go ambling. Your pop ain't safe out here. Pleased to make names. Duff, if you look, Edgewater renting for you'll yeah. The colony ship? Who are you talking about? Ain't heard that one since I was but a...
Please don't touch anything. Physical hygiene. So everyone's... I'm Conrad. You will also... Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. As broke as pie, I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to... Thank you, no. Tell Silas I can't... Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid... What can I do for you? Oh? Experience was my teacher. You know about Eugene. Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't... Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations. That's unthinkable. I can't ask... Yes, here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature, and an IOU.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier. Whoa, well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at... You some sort of one... You don't... Wait! No! Oh, damn it. Okay, listen. She'll toss me in the sick... Hey, you're hailing... I need you to break in. Now... I tried medicating myself with Adrenatime. Anyway, I can't just buy... More like the company won't treat me because I'm not healthy enough. You will not I have it on... So you'll do... I know. Reed would have wrote me up. Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. Look, I got my gravesite fees right here. See? I'm good for my...
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy. Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on... All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been... How do I put this gently? He's... I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you in... Alright, here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm... Something like that. Look. That's all.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it... Foreman Granger. Mind those... Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was... Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't act... Law requires delinquent... Shame, though. Woke up one... Just between the two of us. I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Eugene wasn't... Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. Suicide's a crime. I'm plenty serious. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would... Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all, may his Adams be. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means... I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene...
Thank the law. You ever swung a truncheon? I'm talking about Just, when the... I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Mechanical rep...
Fancy threads. You run into any trouble? Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to. And I'll buy you a drink sometime. Suppose...
Another day at the cannery.
Something got you down?
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The can's bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's, mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with... well, not fish.
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform. Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've...
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transform.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on... I can't let you have our power regulator. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's most... Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down... I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but... No, the people living in the botanical labs. They're deserters. Former... My hope is that by cutting... Speak to their leader.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is You will need an admitted...
Great! I got my rent.
Well, I am glad to hear that. But...
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk. We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk. Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely... It's just... Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all... Oh, he ain't a liar. He believes every word he says. It's just... He doesn't always get where other folk are talking from. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a... I don't know anybody well. I mostly listen to... There was a boy named Thomas who... Miss McDevitt. Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office. Alls I know is... Can't say as I know. I wasn't there. If Mr. Thompson ain't of a mind to tell you his... Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to... It just... It don't seem right to me. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Thanks. I just think when you gotta make... That's what my dad used to say. I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare...
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto.
I so rarely get new people to...
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? I can't depriving them of safety from the Maraud. I can see why that Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has. They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice? Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
If it were as easy... If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume. One of the reasons I transferred here was I happen to know such a book is my retrieval effort. It's a handwritten journal. Thank you.
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
If your equipment is in need of repair or... I suppose everything on the Unreliable belongs to you now, Captain. Help your... yourself. No, really.
Got 'em all. Not a peep from me. All together. Oh, you can see the whole world from here. him to me. Oh, clever. Incoming!
Break you!
Nice. That was quick.
Any progress on that? Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifice. What the fuck is this? Is this... It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan. Well, yes. But I assure you, it was not... I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. Please. Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no... But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do... You have a ship. Certainly. I already gave you most of my money, but I can offer you free spirit... I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument. Oh. Well, understanding computers is, though I admit I took it further than most. And I was quite the 32nd back during my seminary days. Left many an opponent bleed. Fantastic.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk...
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery. I shall see you on the...
Wonder if the plague's ever gonna...
I'm not allowed in here.
Miss Holcomb ain't allowed.
Absolutely. I won't touch anything while we're in here, Mr. Mur...
Music to...
Had your rations yet?
Oh, I cut my own hair.
What can I do for you? Go. Eugene was not a suicide. He put a bullet in. I was the one who prepared Eugene's body for interment. Eugene overdosed on adrenatime, which is known to cause psychosis and paranoia. It's a miracle. I included it all in my...
You're not a big drinker, are you?
I don't know you. Amelia Kim. I don't know what you're about. Am I that easy to read? Yeah. We've been having some problems lately. Loyalty. If you're gonna have a drink, coming right. Oh, I almost forgot. You tried the best, now... Go ahead. I don't see how that's... You're the first to ask after me in some time. I'll give you that. My family's worked Spacer's Choice for 2 generations, and I've lived in Edgewater just about all my life. Wanted to work in the sciences once upon a time. Would you believe it? That was a wild fancy. Glad I disabused myself. What happened, you ask? What always happens when... I just didn't have the brains for it. Asked too many questions. Wasn't suited to the work. So I did the right thing and worked the life I was always meant to live. Now that I'm behind a bar, I can ask all the questions I want. Important ones. Like, when are you gonna pay your tab? And would you like another round? Don't talk to me that way, please. Spent many years disabusing myself. Lab work ain't for me. They did. They gave me a life. Not so fast. I told... So. That right? I know that serial drama. You're right. I don't believe you. I'd advise you... Ugh, is this the start of a joke? Most folk. Anyhow, what... My world is these 4... Let me make something clear. Spacer... I start gallivanting around outside the walls, poking around... Won't ever catch me asking about the world outside. Else the town's gonna say Amelia's gone soft. That Amelia's pondering dessert. There you go with that. I've said enough. If they wanted to face their problem.
Almost lost a finger.
I've never actually been in here.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. The office is writing up promotion. Purchased 3 criminal investigations and the... As a Spacer's Choice constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority to... Know how to carry yourself in a fight? Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just one... If this is a setup, I don't serve Edgewater. Spacer's Choice is a holy, also known as the...
Almost lost a finger in the cannery today.
This is where the magic happens. Well, science. But it still happens here. Hey, that's... I mean, if you need it. Okay. If you're hungry, I could open up a can of something. My dad's... It's an office. Just my office. Easy. Oh, you like flowers? I can't find many kinds around here. If you need to go, I'll wait outside. I don't like coming out here. People on the street stare. Something you need? That's on account of how I... It's hard to miss what you never knew. She was in another division of the... Her contract said any kids... Well, I don't... It's sensible. You mean about the... I know, but real machines have gunked up oil. The machine Vickers sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. Fixing the universe is a job for... Sorry. Strong drink makes me sick. And it makes me... Well, never mind. Oh, it's what I do. There was a Not in... I've always been good with my hands, right? So I did my thing. It's not funny. Right about then, a bunch of... And Mr. Top... Anyhow... I was just shy of... I can laugh about it now. Inside voices. Here we go! Rocks in the river till Constable Reyes ticketed me for unlicensed terraforming. I bet she's jealous. She don't know how to skip rocks her own self.
can handle this.
we go! Nice one! I'm going! Too strong! Hit him with something else! That's the last of them! I don't know anybody who ever came out this far. Easy. Right in the vitals. Sure. Yep, be right over.
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways. Only thing unscrewed around here is the head of that marauder you took down. You, on the other hand... no? I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena. I don't know. The vital process. Oh, you mean around these guys? I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them. Instead, what do I find? But a bunch of former workers camped out around a...